Talk That Talk TV, we back again.
Welcome to Talk That Talk Media, where the vibe is live. DJ and Tika are hype, keeping dreams alive. Welcome to Talk That Talk Media, where the vibe is live. DJ and Tika are hype, keeping dreams alive. Bringing you reactions, reviews and slick recaps. Join the conversation, no time for mishaps. Trends will uncover, every beat devoured with fresh insights and energy will never tire. From pop culture to the latest in the game, dive in with us. You want to stake your claim, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Talk That Talk Media. Welcome to Talk That Talk Media.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tika.
And it's EJ.
And today we're going to dive on into another cross talk, another cross conversation, another cross episode. This is season number 2, episode number 7. And we are nearing to the end. But before first of all, how are you doing today, EJ? What's going on, girl? You good?
Girl, I'm here, girl. I'm good. I'm ready to talk about this episode, but I'm good. Good.
Absolutely. And shout out to everyone that has tapped in. Shout out to, of course, first on the scene to comment, to Marcus Vaughn. Thank you for tapping in. For those of you that are tapping in, we're streaming to Facebook, YouTube, as well as we didn't do the Instagram. My bad, y'all. Facebook and YouTube got the pleasure to join us for this crosstalk conversation. And before we continue, we can't do this by ourselves. We have to bring in the one and only, I ain't gonna read that, just Kay Bly, Slice of Horror. What's up, Kay?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm tired is what I am.
I feel you. It's just one of them days, but that's all right because the week is almost here. Okay, the weekend is almost here. We are at Thursday, and I'm thankful to be at Thursday. And it's all good. We got one more day. We'll be at the weekend, and we can do what we want to do. That's all I can say. So, with that being said, now I told the ladies, y'all. I told the ladies that in advance we were gonna do something a little bit different because we have a little group chat, and EJ had a lot to say about some things on this particular episode. And I know Kay was actually first to say some things. So with that being said, we're gonna do just something just slightly different. And it's called Talk That Chat. Okay, I forgot what I called it, but it's Talk That something. You're gonna talk that talk for about 30 seconds. So within that 30 seconds, you have the opportunity to say all of the things that you feel about any particular character. You can choose one character, you can choose all 20 characters on the show, but go off, okay? Go off. But before we get into it, I'll play this little intro and then we'll get ourselves started. Okay. Here we go, y'all.
But you might have missed side glances, half truths, every quiet line that cuts right through. We hit pause, we rewind, we break down every shadow in their mind. From the first cold open to the last quick cut. If it made you say what, then we bring it back up. Hey, this is the cross recap, frame by frame. We unpack every clue, every crack in the mask. It's all the same now, feel it twice. Come talk it out, roll the dice, hit that play, cause we're going back. This is the cross recap. Hey. That look on his face when the room falls still. That choice she made, that bent to will. Little throwaway line that returns like smoke. That door left open, that promise broke. I'll call it out, you connect those threads from the chase in the street.
All right, y'all. Give me 1 second. I just got a screen I need to share. And, we're going to get into it. I'm going to let y'all talk that talk, okay? 30-second rant. All right, can y'all see the screen? I think I can see y'all see the screen. Okay, cool. So who would like to go first? I was gonna do something like let's flip a coin, but then I was like, nah, that's too much. That's too extra. So
Put me in, coach. I'm ready.
okay, EJ. So what I'm going to do is pull myself off the screen, and I'm going to pull K off the screen. And EJ, you get the opportunity to talk that talk. 30-second.
Okay, listen, I got a whole 30 seconds to get up in this thing. Listen, first and foremost, this episode tripped me out. Let's start with Kayla, because Kayla, you couldn't even stand the fact that Cross was given the go ahead and be the one who was leading it. It's about catching the killer. It's about catching the person. This is not about who leading. And that lets me know everything I need to know about you. And then let's go on over here to Luz grandmama, auntie, whoever she is, because I can't think of what her name is right now. But you was dirty for that. Even though I can't stand Donnie because he be doing the absolute most, but you didn't have to put one to his head like that, because we're gonna talk about that later though. I'm gonna let that one go. And am I 30 seconds still going? Oh, okay. I'll just make sure I thought my 30 seconds ended. But anyway, and then of course we got to talk about LaDonna trifling self. LaDonna was doing the absolute most. And when I say the absolute most, I do mean the absolute most. Like, first and foremost, how you gonna sit up there and cape for a man? How you gonna cape for a man and then basically throw your son under the bus for a man? Like, girl, no. And I don't even, you know what, Tika, I'm done. I don't even need the whole 30 seconds, because them the ones right there that I want to go for. I'm good.
Absolutely, EJ. Absolutely. I hear you. I hear you. The rant is real, y'all. Y'all heard what EJ had to say. If y'all have any rants y'all want to add to the chat, go ahead, drop them in the chat. Let us know how y'all are feeling about this particular episode. Okay. All right. With that being said, I got to bring up the one and only Kay. What's good, Kay? Go ahead, and you got 30 seconds to talk that rant. I know you're gonna probably go a little bit longer. I don't be really counting over here, just so you know in advance. So do what you do, say what you say. Here we go.
I'm gonna try to keep it at 30 seconds, but I don't know, because EJ, you took it lightly. You was real light on him. I don't have much grace and patience, because yeah, I told y'all Samson's mama was raggedy. I said, you raggedy wench, you. We knew from the start. That she knew who did it. We already knew that. I said she ain't doing nothing but wasting government spending money at this point. You're wasting time. Samson could have been over there helping out Alex instead of Kayla on the case. And we're going to get to her. But Samson could have been using his time spent better off over there with Alex instead of wasting your time. Because and y'all was trying to feel sorry for her. Oh, well, she made me want to get to know him now. And maybe this is her opportunity. I said no, because she had all that time before. She lived in the same neighborhood as that man. Same neighborhood, and ain't said boo to him, ain't said happy holidays or your happy birthday, nothing. But as soon as the little legal issues come in, she wants him to try and save her, but she's harboring the truth the whole time. As soon as she realized that he wasn't going to be the type of help that she desired, boom, cut him off just like that. Raggedy ass heifer. I ain't got nothing for her. Lock her up, take her. If she want to take the fall for it, that's fine with me. She want to go to jail, lock her up, throw away the key. I'm straight on that. And Nana Mama, I'm gonna need you to let Elle go. We don't care. We don't care. She been playing in Alex's face this whole season. We don't care. She done let them kids get attached to her, knowing she was not trying to be with their daddy right now. She out here dating other people around, and you still trying to push Alex on her. We good. We good. Right now, she's not the one. I need you to let her go. Everybody, let's sever that relationship. It's over with Nana Mom. We're pushing forward after that. I don't like how Kayla is using Bobby Trey. I don't like how she's trying to use him to always do her dirty work, because she's dirty enough herself. And she be trying to have him be like the cleanup man and do my little deeds and my little tasks. As you know, ma'am, do it your damn self. That's what I've been told her. Do it yourself. And then her white privilege out there showing when she get mad when Alex started leading the case, and then she want to get mad like, oh, I see you the big boss. Oh, you the boss now, but I got to answer to you and stuff like that. Ma'am, you running a whole secret military operation on the side. and he still don't know nothing about it. Still don't know nothing about it. But she racist is what it is. Y'all I don't want to say that, okay? She fetished after that man. I see this the whole time because she has a little power. Now she want to be mad. That's why she be doing Bobby Trey like that. She still be wanting to boss people around. And you know what? Her ass is probably mastermind. I can't prove it right now. And she might be the damn mastermind because it looked like she been mastermind and a whole lot of stuff thus far. That might have been over 30 seconds, but y'all know.
Oh my
Questions,
God.
comments, the chat.
Oh my God. I love it. I absolutely love it. I knew Miss K Blythe was gonna give us the business, y'all. I knew her and EJ were gonna dive into these characters, and I definitely needed them to do that 30-second. Because see, I'm always the one that's feeling sorry for everybody and trying to be hush, EJ, and trying to and having that little silver lining. So, it's all good. I love that you ladies, you talk the talk. I appreciate it. And, somebody in the comment, but I had to delete the comment. They say, "Bitch, you ain't got no lawyer." So I had to delete that because, just be mindful. We are on social media, you guys, and we're trying to protect our channels, our pages.
Girl, that was me. My bad.
EJ, Lord have mercy. We gonna keep EJ off the channel. Close your keyboard down, honey. You trying to get us get us all shut down.
It had came out before I noticed, and I said, "Oh dang, I forgot what we was at. My bad."
I gotta love it though. I got to love it, y'all. But with that being said, and for anybody that have any additional rants, feel free to send your rant at ruthlessfansfb@gmail.com. Talk that talk media or talk that talk TV@gmail.com. I think TV Junkie has. Send all your rants, even DM them to us on Gmail, on Facebook or either Instagram. We accept all rants, and we would love to hear what you guys have to say.
DeMarcus Hush. If we, let me 1 second. I'm just gonna interrupt one time, and then I'm done. DeMarcus Hush. First of all, don't come up here with that mess. If we think that Kayla is the mastermind, then damn it, that's our thoughts, and we gonna let it be what it is. Because she could be the mastermind. She could be pulling the strings.
How Margaret the mastermind and she can get caught up just that easily? You're not supposed to be able to catch this person just like that. How you get caught up that easily?
That part. That don't even make sense.
Exactly. That's too easy.
They trying to psych us out. They trying to pull a psychology on us.
Don't fall for the red herring.
Oh God. Y'all better leave these ladies alone tonight. I'm trying to tell you, they ready. They've been ready since probably last night or whatever time they watched that episode. So y'all, with that being said, the episode was episode number 7. And it was entitled Winnow. Now the description reads as follows: those on the kill list are rushed to a military base. So if it's some misspelling words, don't worry about it. Okay. The tightly packed billionaires turn on each other. Then one reveals a secret that could turn this case on its head. Okay. All right. So moving right along. Listen, I'm big pissed at Kayla because why you mad? Because he got your job, number 1. Number 2, you got a whole new position. Even though you garbage and you probably doing some dirt and you still got some more dirt to do, you got a whole new position. So why be mad at Alex for taking over, that particular, being the head of this whole investigation? And of course, we're going to see where she calls Bobby Trey and let Bobby Trey know, listen, you got one last job. He's like, what do you want? Like, I really don't feel like fooling with you. But we'll find out that he's going to pull that one last job for her. So again, this is where Rob McMahon or whatever his name, or Roy McMahon says that, okay, it was a trick. We were just trying to test you. And you got the job as the DI or ADI or DIV or whatever, child. Anyway, any particular thoughts? Kayla, we talked about who could possibly be the mastermind. He never really said that this lady was the actual mastermind, but we found out this chick is still alive. So any particular thoughts? And we could go ahead and go with Kay and then EJ.
Cause that's what. Cause didn't she get offered a nice little role with the FBI, a little
Yes.
promotion there, but you
Yes.
mad that they let Alex lead a case? That's called racism, Kayla. That's what that is.
That's called haterism.
No, for anybody else, it might be a hater. If your
Oh,
name is
okay.
Kayla and you are from the
Gotcha.
Caucasus Mountains, that's called racism.
Oh, Jesus. ADIC.
Okay. She
Gotcha.
didn't want to see that black man in power. I knew she didn't really like him. She just fetished after that man. Because I'm like, you trying to give you a position in the FBI, and you mad because he's leading a case that you ain't even 100% in because you got a side mission. He's doing a better job than you. Do y'all not see how he putting all these pieces together? He putting in work. He's putting in work for this.
That part.
Like he earned that. He earned it. And you just oh, I got you the boss man now. Kayla, please. I cannot with you. I can't. Like I said, I don't like how she be making Bobby Trey do her dirty work for her as if she's not an unaliver at this point. We see you trying to drown that lady in the pool.
Right.
We see you. So we know you done probably caught a few bodies in your day. And we knew that you was leading those people to this experiment. Like we know that you got the capability of stop trying to throw rocks and hide hands behind Bobby Trey. I'm not with all of that. At this point, I would like there to be somebody to snitch on Kayla. Like it's got to be somebody watching her with their eye on her that she don't suspect that can blow all of this up. Like I refuse to believe she's getting away with all of this. Like ain't no way they gave her this much white privilege in the show. Like ain't no way.
AJ, what you think about the white privilege?
Listen, okay, it's a real thing. But listen, at the end of the day, here are my whole thoughts about all of this, because I feel like Kay touched on a lot of good things, okay? Because sometimes I feel like we be one in the same, like one mind, one band, one sound. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we be there sometimes, like boom. You know what I'm saying? We be on the same page, because first and foremost, she had been using that man. He is going to be the one to take the fall for all of this when this really blow up in the face, or she's going to go ahead and y'all know what that means. I ain't on camera, so y'all can't see, but y'all know what it means. Okay, she's gonna go ahead and try to take him out of there so that nobody else will be able to tell the story. Because at the end of the day, Kayla is for Kayla. And we learned that in this episode. We already knew it, but if anybody didn't believe it, this solidifies it, okay? Because how you gonna get mad because somebody else got the job that was doing the work? Every detail that we have about this case, it didn't come from her. It didn't come from her. She always jumping in every now and again, but it darn sure didn't come from her at all. If we had to rely on Kayla to unlock this case and solve this case, it would never get solved. You know why? Because she over here trying to save her ass from this other stuff that she got going on. Then how you gonna be mad? Because ain't that the whole point of you going to get the tape and getting out and doing all this stuff to get another position so that you could get that good old attaboy? Wasn't that like the whole point of this? And now you mad because you're like, I gotta find out who met. Stop playing. We know you mastermind. Stop acting like you gotta go find somebody. You ain't got to go find yourself, but you want to make it look like it ain't you, so don't nobody look at you. You know what? I'm here with that whole idea right there. Could be right, could be wrong, but whatever it is, Kayla is for the streets, okay?
Yeah.
And Bobby Trey needs to run. Okay, he needs to run while he got his freedom. He needs to go on, because my boy done did all that he can do. And now she done put him in for this one last bid. And let me tell you why. Because now that she know that she thought she was gone. See, it's all coming to me now. See, she thought she was gone, so she thought her little secret was safe. But now she realized that she's not gone, and she's like, I gotta go get rid of her now. This is not no vengeance or anything like that. She's not avenging anything. She's not trying to make it right. She literally is trying to protect herself. That's it.
Yeah. I agree, EJ. I absolutely agree with you on that. And I was just wondering, do she have split personalities? Because the way she flipped on Alex when she was awarded her or how do you call it? Demoted from her position as lead investigator was just crazy to me. And I'm like, even see, that's that anyway. I'm not gonna take that mind. I'm keeping that mind out. But at the end of the day, yeah, I hope that she gets what she gets. I feel like she's definitely gonna target. She gonna either try to put this on Bobby Trey, some unalivements. She gonna try to put some bodies on Bobby Trey, or she's gonna use Bobby Trey to take out Alex Cross, or attempt to, or she's gonna take out Bobby Trey himself. But we know
if she come
Kayla,
for Alex, I'm gonna jump through that TV and I'm gonna choke her ass.
you know she coming. Get ready to jump, boo boo. Get ready to jump. And so we see Rebecca, EJ. Rebecca got the intricate plot, okay? Because what Rebecca's gonna do is be able to gather all the people in one building, because now that they have taken out Jalen, what is his name? Jalen, Mr. Black Silk with the temptation suit on at the wedding.
Jelani.
Yeah, Jelani. When Jelani got taken out, that was like, oh shoot, like they're really serious. Rebecca and her little crew, loose, they're serious. They really are coming for our neck. So we got to be all in the same place at the same time so that we can be protected. Now they wasting good government resources protecting these clowns who have, built a whole life off of child labor. They got way too much protection. They definitely don't deserve it, but this is what we see them having. And so there's a moment, of course, Alex is putting two and two together, but in the meantime, Rebecca, Donnie, and Auntie Tia, and we're gonna get to Tia because I need to smash on her too, but they're being watched. And so it's like, okay, now it's time to, jump ship. We got to get it out of this house. And so they do just that. We see that Tujon is leading this particular case right here, or this particular shakedown. And so unfortunately, when they get there, they only find one thing on the table, or three things on the table. That's that big photo that has that's the Epstein file picture, and then they have Jelani's fingers literally laid out on the table. Okay, and so and so now we're gonna get to this, and we're gonna talk it all out. Okay, Rebecca. Listen, nurse lady, why would you let this? Don't you see in this lady eyes she's crazy? And now you gone. But the intricate plot, and I never would have thought of this in my whole life. She goes to get this machine from this young lady who's a nurse at the hospital. Clearly, she had to sneak this machine out of the hospital. And then, as y'all can see, old girl has been gone to the kingdom. She has been taken out and taken up and through there. And it's this whole this heart monitor, this pacemaker machine that can control somebody's pacemaker from anywhere in the freaking world. So when you think you're safe, you're really not, because Nuri, your neck is up next, baby. You was about to be up out of here. She calls, Rebecca calls and says, okay, I want 20 mil from each one of y'all. Do we have a deal or not? And so Nuri is like, okay, I got my family to protect. I got the, I need to, do what I have to do to get the assets, but I will give you the 20 mil. And everybody else, your boy Lance and the other dude, the Dusty dude, are like, nah, I am not going to do it. And next thing you know, beep, somebody, what did they say? This was crazy. I've never heard of anybody messing up somebody's pacemaker from miles away. EJ, girl, what did you think of these whole moments and the intricate plot? Man, it was crazy. I loved it. But what did you think about that whole thing?
Okay, first of all, I feel so torn most of the time looking at this. I feel so torn because while I understand Luce's plan and I get it, like I wholeheartedly get it. I'm gonna call her Rebecca because when I call her Rebecca, it keep her in the it make her
Normal.
feel human to me, a little normal to me. But like I get her plan, but I feel like we've lost so many casualties and people that did not have to go in this,
Yep.
that the plan to me is off the rails, because you're using these people to help you, but then they end up being casualties, all for the greater good. Do you get to live at the end of the day? Because it sounded like to me like you and Donnie was gonna get to live this thing out.
Right.
But everybody else had to go. And I don't really like that, because I don't think that little young lady woke up that morning thinking that this was gonna be her last day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think that she thought that, and I thought it was just kind of messed up, to say the least. And that's why I say that I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how I feel about her, because I get it, but at the same time, I don't like the tactics. But this right here, that heart pacer thing, that was clutch. I ain't gonna lie. She was like, yeah, I probably can't get across that threshold. You got all the FBI agents and you got the military, you got all of this. But guess what I can do? I can get to that pacemaker. I can push a little button and boom, you gone. So you can't really hate on the plan. The plan was good and flawless. What you can hate on is these jokers in here listening to Lance. Lance just got Jelani killed at his own wedding.
Yep.
Come on now, people. He don't get no more. He don't get to say nothing for me, sir. You do not speak for me.
Yep.
Period.
And that's the unfortunate part, though, because they said we all gotta agree. So even if Griffin agreed and Nori agreed, if Lanston agreed, she was still gonna be up out of there at the end of the day. Kay, any thoughts?
I said she's the smartest person in the room and wasn't even in the room, because she
Right.
was like, I know how these type people think, and they pretty much fell into what she knew that they was going to do. Listening to Lance, silly ass. What I wanted to see happen was when she was saying, she was literally saying on the phone, like, these are the people who are responsible for the passing of my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Why y'all ain't following up on that?
Right.
I mean, or did I miss that? Did I miss where they said, let's go investigate? Like, or what happened with her mom?
Nope, you didn't miss it at all.
Okay,
because I'm just like it never happened.
Because I'm like, that probably would have told y'all that these people are guilty of a lot of things. Like that, like start there. Like somebody should have said, oh wait, what's her mama name again? Let's go look into her death. What did they rule her death as? Like, what did the autopsy say? Where did she work at? Who is she around? Mm-hmm. We're missing the forest for the trees here. She just gave y'all a big portion of the motive here. Yep. And y'all still over here trying to protect the Billionaire Boys Club. Luce, girl, set the block on fire. I don't care.
But I think they already did that, Kay. I think that the whole point is that they know that they're guilty. They know all of that. Remember, Alex even wanted to low-key get the information so that that's why he went on that little foolish mission out there trying to go, when he went out there and got hit by that car, because he knows that they're all guilty of something. Like, they're not crazy. They know that they're guilty of something. But
why y'all not finding it though? Like, why y'all not looking at what y'all, it looks like y'all trying to protect them from Luce instead of going out and seeing what are they
that's
hiding.
not gonna protect them. I think that's the problem, because they need to get the killer off the thing, because that's what the mission is. Like, if you think about it, she's coming after them regardless. They dead, but she done killed all these other innocent people that they can't overlook. Like, everybody know that they did something, and they know about the child labor stuff. Like, they know everything. They just can't go after them. I guarantee you they going after them right after this, after they catch her.
But see, y'all got to, because see, I be watching a lot of Law and Order. See, I be learning from Stabler. And what you got to do is be like, hey, I know that they did this to your mama back in this year in that room, and we already got the papers on them. Like, you ain't like, I'm on your side. Like, you ain't got to do, we already got them. Okay, we already got the proof and the evidence. Like, we got it right here. Like, distract her. Because like y'all ain't doing enough to like tell her to stop. Like, I wouldn't trust them to bring them down. I wouldn't trust them.
But that's the other thing too. I absolutely agree with you. But Rebecca's not gonna stop what she's doing, Alex been trying to get Rebecca to kind of listen. I got this. I promise you. Once we get you situated, we can definitely get Lance and his shenanigans and the rest of them locked up. But she had Donnie and the auntie in her ear saying, "No, you got to complete the mission. You got to complete the mission." And Alex ain't no fool. He know that Lance has done something dirty. Clearly, with the whole warehouse with the children in there, the underage children in there working and everything. So he knows, but I understand what EJ is saying as well. They gotta pick the bigger picture. Unfortunately, Luz has unalived some important people, but she's also unalived some unnecessary people, such as her boo thing, her love that she unalived in the hotel. You know what I mean? So they gotta, yeah, Esteban. So she gotta answer for those things. But you know, I feel like, and Alex, he's got some blinders on, but he's not blind to the fact that these people are crooked as hell. And also, the FBI is one of your most crooked organizations in the world at this point.
Ain't it?
So they taking some of the bag too. So Alex definitely has to move strategically before. Just my thoughts on before he actually, you know, shut this whole thing down. But he knows they dirty. He knows that they're, you know.
Nah,
They all
they
have
need their
transcripts.
Remember the
pictures
FBI
on the
told
damn
them.
on CNN. Where the news breaking news stories exposing
Right.
they files and stuff.
But
That's
the
something like I
FBI
need to
told them,
see.
Kay, remember? He said, y'all, they told them, y'all not, and they was in charge of the investigation, remember? The Metro PD wasn't. They absolutely told them, y'all not focused on this. Y'all need to focus on that when they were the head. And now we just now got the shift in power. So we got to wait it out. We only got one more episode, but I guarantee you they are spinning the block on these jokers. Hell, they might even let her kill them on purpose. If I was them, I would.
So they named them, all them cops that was protecting their names in the files too.
Exactly. They in the Epstein files. They in the Epstein files. So just a little quick moment where we see Alex, and even in his dreams, even when he's awake, he's putting pieces together. When he's asleep, he's putting all these pieces together. And nothing big on that conversation, or on him dreaming and him falling asleep on the couch, because the next thing you know, y'all, Mama Nana, Tujon, and LaDonna, we got to talk about them because Mama Nana is back home. She's still on that. You need to be with Ellie Bull, but Mama Nana, I'm here to tell you, let it go, baby. It ain't gonna work. Let it go. And so she's back, but the kids are happy. Berto, she finally meets Berto, and in his English, or in his broken English, he says, "Thank you for allowing me your home," something like that. But shout out to Berto for the English, and shout out to Janie for helping him with his English. I'm pretty sure she was responsible because she gave him the good thumbs up. Now, after that, we do see Mama Nana. We see Mama Nana and Tujon having a conversation. Mama Nana, why you didn't tell me about my dirty behind mama? Why you didn't tell me? And she said, I'd rather lie to you about that than to allow her to lie to you every single day of your life. And so, you know, then we see Tujon had to go to the prison. This dirt, listen, she trifling. I wanted there to be a more to this story. Y'all know I be feeling sorry for crazy single mamas. But at the end of the day, we find out, okay, yeah, I was basically wasting your time trying to build a relationship. And then he says to her, well, you can get out. Like, or you may not do as much time, but I can help you with this because we found TK. We know where he is. We got TK. We can get him on all the unalignment charges and everything that needs to be done. All you got to do is testify. Oh, I ain't testifying against my man. Okay, what you not about to do is play in John Sampson's face. So somebody lock LaDonna up, lock her under the prison, lock her up, throw her the key, give her behind. Since she want to take the charge, give her the behind. I ain't gonna say the electric chair. I'm gonna say give her the electric chair because she gotta go. Kay, any thoughts on the whole Mama Nana, LaDonna, Tujon? John.
I can see why she held the truth from him, because that's a fragile thing to tell a child. I'm not saying I condone it, but sometimes the mind of an innocent child does not have the capacity to comprehend how much of a monster some people can be, especially when they birthed you.
Mm.
Because what good would it have done for him to know that his mom was a narcissist and she didn't give a damn about him at all? Like, again, what happened to the 5? I still don't know where that money went. Like, she took the money and ran. She didn't care nothing about his well-being, and he was in the same neighborhood. Like, I could see, even if she had a book of, on your birthday, I went and took some pictures of you on the slide, and I was in the back row of your football game. You ain't see me. We know she was laid up with a man all this time.
Yep.
She didn't give a damn about her son this whole time. She didn't care. And the thing is, Nana Mama knew that his mom wasn't worth a damn. She knew it. And you can't tell a child. Samson was romanticizing that lady.
Right.
He was romanticizing her. And the only reason he was able to romanticize her is because Nana Mama shielded him from the truth so that he could fantasize about her. But he could have turned out a very different person if he knew his mom was a piece of shit the whole time. If he knew his mom didn't want him and that she picked every Tom, Dick, and Harry over him. That could have broke him early, and he could have ended up in a very different place. And it took him to go and see that for himself, because you mad at Nana Mama for lying to you. She was trying to protect his mental and emotional health because she knew. That's why she tried to adopt him and be his legal guardian, because she knew that woman meant him no well. She knew that there was nothing that lady could give to that man. And again, she can go ahead. She can go to hell or to jail. Either one.
Either the jail. Give her the electric chair. Put her in a punishment trailer. Drop her on the compound. EJ, what you thinking?
I'm thinking why DeMarcus ain't said hashtag Team LaDonna up in these comments today. That's what I'm thinking.
He can't.
But you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm really thinking. But yeah, LaDonna for the streets when it's all said and done. And I'm sorry that Samson had to get it this way. But Nana Mama, while I don't necessarily agree with her telling a lie the way that she lied about it, but sometimes, and I know this is going to sound harsh, but sometimes there are some lies that are necessary to protect the psyche of a child. What I disagree with is the lie later when he could handle it.
Right. The
lie when he was a child, I'm on board with 100%. The keeping it after he done grew up is the one that I don't agree with, because at that point, or the omission, because at that point it's not like they lied, they just didn't tell it. At that point, you could have said something and allowed him to make that choice if he wanted to go down that path, and it wouldn't have been like just a surprise to him. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, that's when you tell him, I did this because X, Y, Z, but I want you to know that it's not true. And if you want to pursue it, then that's all on him if he go down that road. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what my thought process was, not to mention the fact that he would have been a different person. If you had to go through life knowing that your parent, the one that birthed you in this world, didn't want you, and they live right around the corner, they live down the street somewhere, they right there in your city, and they don't want you, they don't care about you, they don't love you, that can change the whole trajectory of what his career could have, what his career would have been. He could have went down a different road. Not to mention, and then, not to mention, but when you think about it in the sense of, if he thinks that she's just gone, like she's not in the land of the living, that means that she's not alive, so she can't come back and get me. But there's the thought process that maybe she might have came back to get me if she had been alive. And then she's not so bad in his mind. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then he can just go on and live regular life.
Right.
And be the person that he was meant to be. But I guarantee if you throw that little caveat in there and he knows that she there, he could have, I just feel like he would have went down the entire wrong path. I don't like his mama. All this over a man. Like when it all came down to it, you protecting TK's trifling self, and you about to do a bid for him. Ain't no way in hell, TK. I can't do my own bid. I can't do nobody else's. Okay, I can't do nothing for some stuff that I didn't do, that I didn't
Right.
have nothing to do with. And it's almost like you just chose somebody over him again, because I forgot, was she on drugs or whatever it was. You chose that before when he was
Yep.
younger, and now he's older, opening up his heart to you, opening up his life to you, saying like, we can start to build on this, and you chose a man over him. Like, what in the world? And then you saying lawyer.
Yeah.
You ain't got no lawyer. Stop playing with me right now. She ain't got
Right.
no lawyer, Tika. She ain't got no lawyer.
Yeah,
Get out somewhere.
she definitely I'm sorry, EJ, were you finished?
Girl, go ahead.
Okay, okay. Yeah, she dismissed him when she said that whole lawyering thing, and I understand Mama Nana's reasoning. I can't say that I can agree with her saying that, you know, she was unalived. I understand why Mama Nana did what she did. I feel like she could have been like, listen, your mama a whole jailbird. She stay in and out of jail. I hate to put it to you like that as a young child, but your mama is a jailbird. She's on that stuff, and there's not a guarantee that she's gonna be kind to you. I feel like, because I feel like Two John would have been able to handle that. Mama Nana showed John Sampson a whole lot of love. I think she would have been able to given him the love that he needed to surpass whatever dirt his mama was out there doing, so much so that he would have had that hope of being able to see his mama again one day. But I don't feel like it would have affected him, because if you listen to what he said, he was saying how, you know, it kind of took away at least you could have given me the option to say, okay, let me write my mama a letter in prison. All the other kids are writing their mom in prison. So regardless, both of them, Mama Nana, her technique, even though I understand it was a lie, it was a necessary lie, I feel like she scarred him just as much as LaDonna did, because here it is. Yeah. Here it is.
No, wait.
No, let me finish. Let me finish. Because he's hurting. He don't really know how to have a healthy relationship with a woman. He I done forgot her, the new girlfriend had to talk to him, but like, look, I'm not walking away from you. I'm not leaving you. Now I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand why Mama Nana did what she did. I just don't agree that she had to say that that your mama was dead. Like, you know what? A lot of people might not know what it feel like as a child to hear their mama is dead. They'll never have the option or the opportunity to see their mom, good, bad, or indifferent. And so she scarred him as a child. I mean, that's just my thoughts. I know, Kay, you got something else to say about it. Go ahead on. You can. Go ahead.
Nah. Like I said, I ain't saying I agree with Nana Mama, but I feel like she should have told him after a certain age. Like, she didn't have to say the lady was, you know, deceased. Like, she could have just like avoided the question until he had gotten old enough for the capacity to handle the truth. Yeah. That he could have handled it. Waited till he got a certain age. But what was he gonna write that lady letters in jail for? So she can ask him for some money? She already stole from Nana Mama.
Okay,
there wasn't gonna be nothing. There wasn't gonna be nothing good to come out of him knowing this lady. That's like saying if Jeffrey Dahmer had a son, oh, I wish I would have got to know my dad. Then, you know, if he would have been a help. No, if they're not a good person, they're not going to be good people. There's nothing going to benefit you from getting to know a monster that has nothing to do with you. Because again, that lady could have intervened on his life. She could have. She was right, especially when he became an adult. She could have went, what's up? I'm your mom right here. I'm alive. What's going on? She waited until she thought she could use him. So Nana Mama probably knew that's all she does is lie, exploit, manipulate, and steal. And it's like, what good would that have done him? What good would that have done him as a child? Now, granted, she probably should have told him the truth as he got older and adult and could handle it. But there was no relationship to be had with that lady, because right now we saw she had the time to build a healthy rapport with this man, and she still chose another man. All he would have learned from her is disappointment and more abandonment, and he would have known that there's the woman that birthed him never put him first. He'd have still been suffering from the emotional damage that she gave him. His shirts be hugging his muscles too. I want to point that out.
Yeah,
And
shout
they
out
do,
to
girl.
shout out to Isaiah. Shout out to Isaiah Mustafa. He's doing an awesome job in this role. And yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like it could have been handled a little differently. And I understand that. I understand all of it, but now he still got to reheal. He now as a grown ass man, he still got to go and sit on the therapist couch and start all over. So, it's disappointing but I am glad. I will say this. I'm glad we finally have come to the end of the road on this dang on conversation with LaDonna. Hopefully we don't see her again until she's been escorted to the chair, or the lethal injection table. That's how I feel. Bye, LaDonna, you can go. You have messed this man's life up. Now he got to go back to the therapist. So listen. Griffin said, I agreed to the 20 milli deal. And I'm going to sit down with Rebecca. Now, he was brave as I don't know what to let Rebecca in his presence, because he clearly didn't understand when old girl had to get shocked and unshocked that Rebecca, aka Luce, was very dangerous. But he decided, okay, I'm gonna take them 20 milli deal, and I'll be able to get Lance to agree with me. Just give me 48 hours or whatever the case may be, and I'll do what I need to do. Now he's bold, he's brave as heck to allow this, but we find out he done messed up, because Lance is not the two nor the one. Somebody said he was the Lance in the scary movie or whatever movie he was in. He went crazy. And so I just want, since Kay, this your favorite person anyway, Lance, Scooby, Shaggy, talk to me about Lance and the unalivement of Griffin. They're trying to put this thing off. He's trying to put this whole thing off on Rebecca, but Rebecca knows that there's a tape that he needs to get, or that they need to get, from Griffin's brother to testify that could basically blow up the whole operation. So any particular thoughts on, just that whole moment, those moments that we got between Lance and Griffin, and then Rebecca, and they listening in, they hear all this stuff going on.
Well, yeah, she's the smartest person in the room that don't even be in the room. But the whole tape was fake anyway. Like it was just to lure Lance in there. So it wasn't even real anyway. It was just some BS on the damn tape. But right. I said, oh, Lance, now you turning into Stu from Scream. Okay, the Ghostface came out the way you did him. That can't be the first time he done did this. Right. I refuse to believe this was the first time, which we already know, what happened with her mom. But like, he really be trying to make it seem like he's somebody. Like he got a few skeletons in his closet. It's a few bodies probably buried around his damn various properties, because it was too easy for him to catch a body and then cry about it, cry those white tears, and then, oh my God, she did this. I can't believe she got another one of us. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Really? Like what? Like, how is it nothing about this guy at all that seems like he would be capable of doing this? And if I was that man, first of all, why would you still be in the room with this? Why are you still in the room with him one-on-one? Like when I saw him starting to escalate, I was like, this is going to take a left. And it's not going to be good. He should have got out of there then. People be trying to underestimate him because he be trying to put on this whole facade. Like, yes, I'm a philanthropist and I just want to help people. And I love this is my best friend, and he's black and his family was slaves.
Okay.
I just want to help. I'm just here for the people. I had no idea none of this stuff was going on. Who are y'all believing this? It's like Luz is the only one, and her people only one. Like y'all are really buying this foolishness from this man because she knew what he was capable of, and they put him in a situation for him to be just who they are. What I wanted to see happen was that the tape they were listening to, I was hoping that it was recording this whole exchange, and she was sending to Alex. That's what I was wanting to see happen. Like I was like, "Ooh, if she got it on tape, it should be recording." Girl, send this over to Alex. Let him know exactly who this man is without a shadow of a doubt. Or at least if it's not sending it to Alex, I would probably leak it to the press and get a couple dollars, but maybe that's just me.
That part. EJ.
Man, this was on some bull. Like, people just don't recognize danger no more when they see it. Like, there's no way I would have been there by myself without at least some kind of security. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understood you shook your little tail, but I know you got some private security. My security would have been there because I'm about to invite this crazy man in here and tell him that I done recorded some stuff that he don't know I done recorded. Ain't no way in the world y'all know what he capable of. Like, y'all really, really know what he capable of. I guarantee you he was the ringleader in whatever it was that happened to old girl mama. And to be fair, bump her mama at this point because I really think her mama was on that itch too. I really think her mama decided to move in the final hour, that she didn't want to do whatever it was that they was doing, but that she played a big part in it. And I really think that old girl about to get her feelings hurt, child. Like, I really do.
Ooh. EJ say bump the mama, but what if the auntie? I don't know. I ain't gonna even predict on this one. I ain't gonna predict.
I was just gonna say, I don't think it's the mom. I think it's that auntie.
Right. The auntie is giving me something different about her. She like she was the mastermind in this little particular situation.
But what if
she
trying to protect
the whole time?
What if the auntie knows that the mama was in it? What if they were both in on it, but then the mama decided that she didn't want to do this anymore? Because think about it. Let's think about this for a second. How the hell did they just happen to get an in into getting all these kids and stuff from these other countries and stuff like that? I feel like you got to have like somebody helping you. Like, we already know they had the police, but I feel like you got to have more help than that. You got to have that person that's going to be able to talk to the people and stuff like that. And I think the mama was in on it initially, her and the aunt. I think the aunt knows about it, and that's what she don't want to come out. She don't want her to know that her mission been in vain all this time, because even though she had a change of heart, you still started it.
Right.
That's what I think, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
All right. Well, what do y'all think in the chat? Let us know. Drop in the chat. Who do y'all think the auntie and the mama were in on these whole shenanigans of trafficking children for child labor, cheap child labor? Drop it in the chat. Let us know what y'all are thinking. Okay. And then on the last episode, maybe we'll find out the truth. Maybe we will find out the truth, y'all.
I think it's the aunt, because there was no reason she should have told that girl to shoot Esteban.
Right.
Like, I feel like the aunt, like, because that was unnecessary. I don't know. She seemed like she got a little dirt under her nails.
Some easy dirt.
I've been eyeing her since then.
That part. And so we get to the moment where Alex is there, Kayla with her shady behind is there. And of course, Alex does his thing. He looks at the body, then they kind of say, well, why do you think they're doing this whole investigation? Looks like somebody tried to turn, somebody was gonna give them the money, so on and so forth, and they automatically assume it's Rebecca because of the 3 fingers that are missing. But then Alex looks a little bit closer and says that, nah, this don't look like Rebecca's work. Her sewing is a lot more precise, and this looks a little jacked up. These are my words, y'all. That's not exactly what he said, but this looks jacked up. This don't look like something that Rebecca would have done. So Alex is on the case, and Alex knows between Nat, the main 2 that are still alive, between Nat and Lance, that these 2 had something to do with this unalive man. They're covering it. They're trying to cover it up. They're trying to cover up this unalive man. So again, we know Alex is going to be the second smartest person in the room other than Luz at this point. He just has to act within his limitations of an investigator at this time, y'all. So any quick thoughts on Alex as well as him figuring out, hey, this one loose. EJ and then K.
I got some thoughts because first and foremost, this is why you're not the head, the lead investigator. This is why you're not in charge, okay? Because if you was a good detective, you would have noticed that and not being so quick to go for the quick, oh, she did it. No, you would have known that she's surgical and precise, and she's very precise with that. And no, this is not her. But no, you just so busy ready to do whatever. Like, she just looks so unintrigued. Like, I don't even want to be here no more, boss this. Like, she just gave up. Well, first of all, we know she was never really in it, but now she really gave up. And see, this shows that you don't know, if you cannot be a follower, like a person that can take orders, then you cannot be a leader, because a good leader knows how to do both, like Alex was doing. But at the end of the day, this is why he's the head, and this is why he the chief, and why you not. Okay?
Facts.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I had to say about that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
See, there go that muscle hugging shirt. Whoever is the wardrobe stylist, give them a raise.
Oh,
whoever you are,
God.
I hope they give you a raise after this season, okay? Because I see the work that you're doing, okay? Very good job. If nobody else tell you good job, I'm gonna let you know. Shout out to the wardrobe stylist.
And I'm gonna second it.
Hey.
Okay, they doing great things on this show. But yes, this just further lets us know why he has why he's the lead on this. And yeah, he's doing his job because this is the one job that he's doing. Like, he's locked in because he ain't on no side missions. Like, this is the work that he's tasked to do, and he's invested in figuring out what's going on here. Unlike Little Miss, I'm over here messing with the minds of the country's veterans.
That part.
And doing something and that nobody else knows about right there. I bet, did you tell Alex that they offered you a raise for the FBI while you over here hating on him doing his job? Did you tell him that part? Okay. When y'all be
Not
over
at
there
all.
pillow talking and whatnot, I bet you ain't said that. I bet you, at this point she probably don't even want to sleep with him no more.
Girl, I just want to say that.
I hope not. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it.
I don't even think she want to do it no more, because see that, it's that y'all be forgetting people had that plantation mindset. That's the white women that was eyeing the men on the plantation because they was over them. It was a status thing. Now he done got got the upper hand on her in status. She don't like that. She don't want to see him in a position. Yep. She don't want to see him being the boss man around here. Yep, you can't fetish after him because now he done got the upper hand. Because I'm with Matthew. She probably was a DEI hire because she's a woman. And then when the male patriarchy came in with that black man over you, oh, now he don't even want to be friends with him now.
Yeah.
Now she's like, okay then. Like she acted like he took over her investigation.
Well, hopefully Alex will see her.
Did whole investigation. Tell me one thing she did this whole time.
She busted wide open.
Busted. Okay, that's all she did, and we understand that. Hopefully, though, Alex can clear his mind and see that I don't need to be laid up with her. I'm tired of trying to placate her and her feelings. You acting as if I'm. I asked for this. I didn't ask for this. They put me there. They put me in that position. I earned the position technically because I'm good at my job. So hopefully we don't see him in this final episode laid up with Kayla. I was rooting for y'all. But I don't want to see it. I hate when any woman, I don't care who she is, what color, what shape, size, whatever. When you hate on the man who's literally just doing his job, and you mad because you keep getting rolled over, clearly you need to check yourself. You need to do something a little different, do something better, and maybe you can roll over somebody else in another position. I'm just saying. So, bye, Kayla.
And she got to realize that at the end of the day, the FBI didn't want this heat. That's why they let go of when the FBI don't want the heat, when they don't want to be the face of something, when they think stuff is about to go down, or whatever the case is, when they think it's about to be some stuff that's about to come out, they are going to pull themselves out of it and allow the other people to get in the front of it. And that has to do with the people that she worked for. That didn't have nothing to do with Alex, but yet you taking it out on him like it's his fault. Now, the truth of the matter is that Kayla had no business being in charge of this ever. Like, let's just keep it real. This should have never been a FBI investigation, because what have they done? And why did y'all put Kayla in charge? I'm just saying, like, it should have never been that way anyway. Like, all we did was right what was wrong from the beginning. And let's just roll with it. Because if you're that worried about what your brand is going to look like, and you the FBI, like, it's your job to take down criminals, and like, but you worried about what it's gonna look like, then you didn't need to be the head of this investigation anyway. So let's put the people in here that's gonna do the work, because everybody that I saw that was doing the work, they was part of the Metro PD. It was not the FBI. As a matter of fact, the FBI little agent came in there trying to make it look like nobody had nothing to do with nothing. Y'all came up in there, all Lance this, Lance says, don't treat him like this. Like, come on, stop playing with me right now.
That part, y'all, I ain't got nothing else to say. But we do have to get to the recording, and so Auntie Tia is like, "Oh no, Rebecca, we don't need your face out there. Your face is already out there, so you're hot. The block is hot. We don't need you to go. I'll go with Donnie to get the recording. We'll ride over there, do what we got to do to get the recording. This is going to help us in our situation. So Donnie, you going to hell, and I am so glad that you about to be up out of here. Because why you killing old people? Why you taking out old people, Donnie? You done went to the nursing home, and you done unalived this man in the wheelchair after going and talking to Griffin's brother to try to find what you thought was the actual tape, y'all. And shout out to the old man. If y'all can see my little circle on the screen, shout out to the old man who tried to pull security and stop Donnie. But bruh, you can't stop nobody looking like President Carter. You can't stop nobody. So anyway, unfortunately, this old man didn't make it, and Donnie goes on the run because Alex and Samson, everybody realizes that, he's going towards Griffin's brother to get the evidence, to get this tape. We need the tape just like they need the tape. And there's a chase, and then Auntie Tia, she's garbage, y'all. She's, like I said, this chick is on it, and she unalives Donnie. And Donnie is up out of there, but now they're gonna try to put this on. They're gonna try to put this on Alex Cross, because she goes and tells Rebecca, "Hey, Donnie didn't make it. Alex unalived him." Any thoughts? Any thoughts on this whole little situation, y'all? My God. And we could go with EJ and then Kay.
They on some BS. Here we go again. Auntie out here doing the absolute most. This is second, third time that she has tried to play this little game where she wants her not to be involved in it, or try to get her to do what her actual will was, and making it all for the greater good. And these were your rules, da 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 da. But now you done went out here and took out Donnie. You literally got him alone on purpose. This was premeditated. Like, she knew that this is what she was about to do. Once she learned that there was this recording, and when she figured out that they was gonna go after this instead of following the plan, yeah, she was right. She's like, okay, I'm finna figure out a way. I got to get rid of Donnie now, because he gonna go, and she knew he was gonna get that tape by any means necessary. It didn't matter who he had to take out. He was gonna get that tape, and she didn't want her to get to it. So I got to take out Donnie. So I'm gonna go, not you, because let's just keep it real. She could have sat in the car like she did and waited on Donnie too. She didn't have to get out. She could have sat in that car and waited, but you didn't want her to go. Why? Because of whatever is on this tape. And then the fact that you're gonna try to put my baby in this, like, you're gonna try to put my baby in this whole situation. Okay, like, girl, no ma'am. And so now this is where we have to part ways. There was a moment when I was just like, I think she's doing it for the greater good. No, because the minute she started coming after Cross is the minute we cut all ties. You got to go, and goodbye. Right. Finna come after my boy, and I like Rebecca.
Yeah, but she's being manipulated. She's being manipulated by Auntie, by Tia.
I don't care. listen, Tinker. At the end of the day, she said that there was gonna be casualties. Now, damn it, Donnie was a casualty. I don't care if he was taken out by Cross or whomever else. Y'all done unalived all these innocent people too. Y'all just that man was in his last stages of life. He was in his last stages of life. He just out here trying to live his best life at the place. Out here probably getting all sorts of herpes and all types of stuff in this little nursing home place. Girl, stop playing. You know what they be doing over there. They be hopping around. That's what they do in there.
Please.
Please. I'm just saying, like, he was living his best life. And you go get this man and now he gotta go. The little nurse girl, she just started her life and y'all done took her out. Oh boy, put a whole tattoo on his back. Had the whole tattoo on wherever he had it.
Esteban.
Listen, had the whole tattoo, the whole tattoo. Like, was in love with her, would have went all the way there for her, would have did whatever. Y'all had to take him out. So what I'm saying is that there are going to be some casualties. Clearly, y'all don't care about them. Now, Donnie a casualty. Come after Cross if you want to. Play stupid games. Okay, you go get a stupid prize.
Play stupid games. You're going to get a stupid prize. What about you, Kay?
You know, Chris Brown made a song once upon a time. These girls ain't loyal.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She ain't loyal. I knew it when she convinced her to take out Esteban. When that man loved her dirty draw. I ain't never seen somebody love somebody like that before, okay? Who sacrificing fingers for the love of their life? Not me. Okay? That man was going to be willing to do everything. Everything. And anything for her. And you made her take him out. You know, she already lost her mom. Then she lost the one person in the world who probably truly, truly cared about her, studied her, moved in her favor, and you took that away from her. And now another man that was like down for her, you moved him off the board too. At this point, number one, I think she's hiding something. She's really hiding something. Because at this point, Auntie, did you clap cheeks with Lance and them? Because I'm getting some, like, you did something with them, okay? Like, you must got a tape or something out there because you don't even know what was like. You did something with them, okay? You might was taking some hush money. She might have did something strange for a piece of change. I'm just saying. And then also with the way you moving and you making your own move in these very devious directions, like it's like she's the puppet master right now. She's the puppet master, and I'm like, do you want to be Luz? Is that what you want to be? Like, you want to be her? Like, at the end of the day, because Luz is this big, vigilante mystery person. If she knock her niece out the board and have her niece do all the dirty work for her, boom, it's me. I'm her.
Right. Yep.
No, cut the strings off since you want to be puppet master. No, show your face. If you want to be her, then be her and stop making your niece do your dirty work, because obviously her hands are very dirty. We just don't know what they're covered in yet.
Absolutely. I agree. I definitely agree. There's nothing else I can say about it. Auntie is the worst. She's the devil in this whole. Now she's the mastermind in this whole trip. She's just using everybody else to do her dirty work. So, not rest in peace to Donnie, because he was good until he took out this old man. I was like, not the old dude, as EJ say, the man in there getting different little STDs and things in the nursing home. He did not have to take that
wide open in the nursing home.
Yeah, that's what they. Yeah, that's what they say. But he didn't have to take the man out. So, lastly, y'all, we get to the final moment, and we kind of touched on this, but it's now time for the demise of the mastermind, and we see that because Kayla put in a call, go to what does she call him? Louisiana hot sauce. I need you to go do one last job, and this is the one last job, and that's to go basically pick her up. I don't think he's going to unalive her right there. I think he's going to go snatch her up. So maybe Kayla can do her demonic things and torture this lady and get some more information out of her. And then maybe Kayla end up unaliving her herself. I could be wrong. What do you think, EJ? And then Kay, what do you think about this?
Okay, so my theory is that he absolutely didn't do it. And I think that Bobby Trey knows that he can get some information from her. And I think that Bobby Trey is actually going to be one step ahead of old Kayla, who thinks that she is ahead of him and using him. But I think that this chick right here is going to tell him who the real mastermind is. And who it really is. I think he gonna give her some information, and Bobby Trey, he's gonna give Bobby Trey she's gonna give Bobby Trey some information, and Bobby Trey is gonna realize it, and he might not unalive her right then. He might let her stay alive. I don't know. No, I don't know about Bobby Trey. You know, he might be true because she still had some parts in it at some point. So he's still probably gonna take her out, but not before he get the information that she got. I just feel like this is too simple. You don't get nobody no damn name by the name of Mastermind and just let them get caught like this. If you do that, then something is wrong. I feel like this is that, what you call that, y'all? Is it the B story where it go on for, or is it the B story where it just like, I feel like this that story that's going to keep going, that like that other story that's under the story that's going to keep going, and it's just not over with yet. Like they going to try to make us think it is, but it's not. That's why they didn't show us him taking her out. Right. Because he ain't finna take her out like that. It's finna be something else.
Yeah. I agree. What about you, Kay?
Yeah, like I said, how you a mastermind and Bobby Trey of all people get in your house?
Because you're not the mastermind.
How you a mastermind and you ain't got a Ring camera? Right. How? Tell me that. What are you masterminding if it's that easy to get to you? How he get up in there? I don't see no security camera video footage being monitored. I don't see no security guards standing around. I don't see her strapped, because if you saw him coming and he would have pulled one out on you, you would have pulled one right on back at him or disarmed him. Like, you can't be a mastermind and get caught up this easy. Like, you not looking at your security cameras like, is that Bobby Trey pulling up to my house? Is that him? What do you? That's
that part,
right? But you a mastermind though,
and you still in the country. You still in the country, but you supposed to be dead, girl.
Right? Exactly.
And somebody can pull up on you that easy. Ain't no way. He definitely don't need to pull the trigger just yet, because little Miss Kayla got some secrets that need to be exposed. I don't trust her at all, and I have not trusted her. I don't believe nothing that she say, because she's a liar. And if Bobby Trey believed anything she say, then he would be a fool. But you know what? He's been my favorite this season, and I think after that stuff that she pulled when he saw what they was doing to the military men, he knew in that mind. Yeah, he knew she ain't who I thought she was, and he gonna have to do something to take her down, because I think he's figured out that's a very dangerous woman, right? And he is going to have some leverage to protect himself.
I'm telling you, it's not finna go down the way they think it is. I don't care what you say, DeMarcus out here trying to don't believe the hype. You done looked at enough TV to know that you do not catch a character by the name of Mastermind just like that. It gotta be it gotta be a more to the story. We don't even know the whole story about Mastermind yet. So how can
it's harder to pull up on me? As you get close to the mailbox, my shit too gonna start barking. You can't even pull up on me that easy. And I'm not an assassin. I don't work for the FBI. I don't have connections. And you can't pull up on me like that. So you mean to tell me you can pull up on her that easy and she mastermind? I don't even see no lab and no secret serums laying around.
And Kayla was the one who called Mastermind. No, Cross is going to be the one to catch Mastermind. Come on now. We know this is how this is going to work. Cross is going to catch a Mastermind. Not Kayla.
And it might have been the one that he was sharing the damn bed with.
It is. I believe it is.
Don't be shy. My bad. Okay. So listen, Listen, that part though, with that being said, we got a couple of trivia questions. I want y'all to stick
Lord.
around. But before we get to it's gonna be super easy. But before we get to these trivia questions, and there are only 5, we want to go to the chat because we want to thank y'all and we appreciate y'all for the engagement. We've got Matthew Luce wasn't in it for the money. I wonder where this came from. Maybe the aunt. I think it was the aunt that's guiding her movement. Everything that she's doing is all about the whatever the aunt is feeding to her. I think that's who's, dictating. She really running the ish. Luce just her doing her dirty work. All right. Let's see, because y'all know I can't see. Oh, it's NL1913. Definitely don't trust the Rand. He on the board a piece. I don't trust none of them. And y'all can definitely chime in on any other comments that y'all see. Y'all may have already responded to them. You can imagine Matthew Wilson. You can imagine, or LOL. Can you imagine her telling him skip school clothes to send her money? He talk about Ladonna
like
asking.
Madonna would do. Yeah, you don't need them school clothes, baby boy. You don't need that lunch money. Go ahead and put them on my books, baby.
Right.
Exactly. Talking about write her a letter in jail so she can steal his school money, his lunch money, to buy her a honey bun from the vending machine.
Yeah. Put some money on the books, commissary. We need noodles. We need Doritos. Okay. I wish DeMarcus Vaughn, I wish TK would have told Samson that he was Samson's father. We don't need another dirtbag in Samson's life at this point. And if that is his daddy, let that go to her grave. Okay.
She don't know what that man daddy is.
She probably most likely don't. Okay, let her serve life. TK will not be thinking about her while she rides. Absolutely agree. Shout out to Aqua Lover. His mama can go straight to hell.
That part.
Jesus.
TK Lord. Probably got another woman already on the side. Got a whole nother family. Stop playing.
Okay, waiting to put money on his books because they done got him. Alan Griffin brother could testify. DeMarcus Alan Griffin brother could testify against Lance because he still has the video. Lance is going to prison. Yeah, he still got the actual recording or whatever it was that he sent him there for. Because we see that child, all they sent her with was some 80s rock music. Like that's literally what all that was on that recording. We didn't hear any damning evidence or anything. So all she got was some music. So if Alan Griffin, if he makes it, and we didn't see him die. So if he makes it, he could actually give, but will he turn on his brother like that, even in his unalivement? What y'all have any thoughts on that?
His brother would turn on him.
Like, yeah, telling his brother.
I mean, at the end of the day, this man ain't got that much life left to live. Might as well do something good with your life, sir. You might as well go ahead and make a good choice. Make good choices, or maybe he don't actually know what's on it. Right. Because again, this is but we gotta think about it. His brother gone to the upper room. I mean, he didn't go to the upper room, he gone to the downer room. But you know what I'm saying? So it ain't even gonna matter. His legacy is what it is. So yeah, I think if he makes it, he will go ahead and because his brother say he wanted it out there. If I'm gone, put it out there. Right. So he got his brother's wishes. I think he will.
Okay. Cross needs a whole new relationship. No Kayla, no L. I agree. But if y'all ever read the Cross books, y'all know that everybody that get involved with Cross end up being unalive. So he might just need to be single and by himself. I'm just saying. Kay says, if they can't clap for your wins, they don't belong with you, big dog. I agree. Kick Kayla to the curb expeditiously.
We already got rid of L, so let's go ahead and get rid of Kayla because we supposed to hype her up. I got pissed off again. We supposed to hype her up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, good job, Kayla. Good job, Kayla. That even though you ain't did no real police work, you know what I'm saying? But good job, Kayla. But you can't even give me a good job when somebody else give me the position. I didn't even ask for it. What did she want him to do? She wanted him to say, no, just let Kayla do it. I don't want, hell no. not saying that because I know I'm the one leading this anyway. I'm just letting you think you leading it. Helpful.
Right.
Go ahead, Tick. I'm sorry.
It's
Piss me
all
off
good.
again.
It's all good. Here go. Well, shout out to DeMarcus with the super chat. EJ, you want to read this one?
DeMarcus said Cross wouldn't have figured out anything if it wasn't for Vega. Team Vega, we need more Vega. Listen, first of all, I got no problems with Vega, and I wish you really wouldn't have brought her into this like this, because the way I'm gonna have to go ahead and just tell you that Vega didn't do shit. Remember, she said she didn't even pass this class. All she did was pass on a number. That's it. And that's what you're supposed to do. Like, if you have a contact, you pass on the contact. She is a police enforcement. Don't act like Cross wouldn't have found a way to get to this story. This is a cultural story. It's not something that's just lying around, information that's just for public knowledge, public consumption. Clearly, because even Vega didn't know the whole story. She didn't even take the time to listen or learn it because she said she took a class, but listen, I ain't listening in that class. I don't know. So why don't even try to go there, Marcus. You always want to just go against the grain, and I get it. I get it. It is so easy to want to go against the grain. But no, #no Team Vega. No. Thank you, Vega, for giving us a contact, but don't even do that. Don't say Cross wouldn't have figured out anything. He would have got to that story somehow, some way. He would have figured that story out because he knew it was a story. It wasn't Vega who was like, oh, yeah, put this to no, he was already talking to Samson when she walked up. And all she was like, you know what? Why am I justifying? Why the hell am I doing this? Go ahead, T.
I gave it to you because I had a couple other words to say, but yeah. And also, since you want to say that Vega helped, DeLackner helped as well. If you want to give somebody some credit, because she was like, "Oh shoot, she's unaliving folks in the order of the story." So you gave Vega a little too much credit. But shout out to you, DeMarcus, for the super chat. We absolutely appreciate it. Okay,
absolutely. And ain't no Vega hate over here because I like Vega, but
none at all. But we gonna call it when we call it. When they actually do what they're supposed to do. EJ said Auntie is such a liar, premeditated like a mug, okay? And so Kay don't want us to do Charles Xavier like that. So he was rolling in that wheelchair like he was Charles Xavier with his life alert on his neck. And ended up getting his neck snapped. I'm just saying. Hey, Charles Xavier.
They was so wrong for that. I said, dang, Donnie, you didn't have to do that, bro. You didn't have to.
No.
He did not have to take him out. I'm gonna go one more comment. Auntie and the mastermind lady look alike. I was confused at the end. They do look alike. Are they related? Like, is there more of a connection that we just don't know about? Is Auntie really Lucy's mama? Like, but pretending like because she don't want her true identity come out. I don't know. But again, I hope they reveal all that needs to be revealed on the next episode, okay, and which is the last episode. And shout out to Candy Love for coming through. She said Kay need to wop bop DeMarcus. So Jesus, I missed something. But I'm gonna let that go. LaDonna is definitely a deadbeat, y'all. She's definitely a deadbeat mom for sure. Okay. All right, now y'all, we're gonna wrap this thing up. I appreciate you guys for kicking it with us for this last hour and a half. And I just want to see if y'all was actually paying attention. Have you watched the show? Have you watched it? I know some of us be watching it half sleep, and then we gotta wake up and try to figure it out again. And that'd be me. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. That'd be me. But I need to know, did you watch the show? Okay, were you really watching? Shout out to Gemini with these assistants and some of these thumbnails. I like them. I like them. Just the background. Okay. So thank you, EJ. Okay, so the shocking execution. How does Luce, aka Rebecca, remotely unalive Nuri after the 4 remaining conspirators refuse to confess or pay the 20 milli? Anybody have any answers? Drop them in the chat. Let me know. I just want to know if you were watching, and you can put it in whatever words you can figure it out, because I don't know what the name of the equipment was. I just know he took her through there. Okay. pushed the button and her pacemaker got cut. Hey, yep. She turned her TV, y'all. Yep, Candy. Peacemaker. Yep.
Pacemaker.
I agree. Absolutely, y'all. So we know that he did a whole 1, 2, 3, 4 with the pacemaker. Okay. Her
I'm sorry,
pacemaker.
that was y'all gotta say that was one of them that was a flawless Mortal Kombat victory because I wouldn't have thought
Absolutely.
about nothing like that before.
Finish her. Absolutely. Shout out to everybody that got it right. I know what you meant, Candy Love. She turned her TV, y'all. Definitely turned her TV, y'all. DeMarcus with the Peacemaker, as well as EJ and everybody else. We see y'all out there. Y'all can clip that, save these trivia questions for a game night. You never know. You might have some fun with it, okay? Then the Traitors End. Which character known as Luke's most faithful soldier is unexpectedly unalived by Aunt Claire at the end of the episode to keep a secret? Facts.
That's gonna get out anyway. I can't wait till she get got.
Right. Her time.
Didn't even listen to the stuff first. See, that's what she should have done. See, Tika, what she should have done is said, let's listen to it. Got him in the car and said, let's listen to it and made sure that it was there and then execute him. But nah.
Exactly.
And she
But, like,
said she
how
had to make it look
bad,
like it was
though?
cross.
How bad what kind of dirt did you had to do to make your own ally? Like to put him down? Like you had to do something really messed up to take
Right.
down
I'm
somebody
telling
that's
you what
on
it
your
is,
team.
okay? I'm telling you, I 100% that believe that them two was in it together and Gabriella had a change of heart at the end in the final hour. That's what I really think. And Luz, aka Rebecca, is out here thinking her mama was something different and she
Some
wasn't.
saints. Okay. All right. And yeah, I told y'all they were gonna be pretty easy. Matthew Wilson, but I thank you for entertaining me, you know. Donnie Hayes, Claire unalived him to ensure he can't reveal the contents of the recording to Luz, then frames Cross for the unalivement. So yeah, she out here lying again. The smoking gun, what specific item is everyone, including Lance Duran, Cross, and Donnie, desperately chasing throughout the episode? And it was kind of mostly towards the middle and the end when they were chasing this particular item. But what do y'all think? Drop it in the chat. In the meantime, shout out to the Marcus with the $2 super chat. Who is worse, Claire or LaDonna? EJ, K, EJ, who do y'all think is worse, Claire or LaDonna? I can't get my S's out tonight.
Listen, LaDonna trifling ass, because Claire probably was smart enough to get more than $5,000.
Facts.
Yeah, I still say LaDonna's worse because you know, although Claire may have done some terrible things, she did eliminate some very bad people off of the grid, and for that, you know, I ain't mad for you taking out people who are child predators. I mean, you know, she probably did some other stuff, but she, you know, she they are out here doing some good work. I
think she protecting her sister, to be honest. I got two different theories. One is that she in on it together with her sister, and then her sister had a change of heart. And the other is that she knew her sister had got into some mess, and she trying to protect her sister, and she want revenge because they took out her sister, but her sister was in on it initially before she had a change of heart. Those are my two theories. I go back and forth between them, but you know.
Okay. Well, I think Claire is garbage, but LaDonna is worse for abandoning her son, not just one time, but multiple times, and told him in his face that I did what I did and it ain't nothing you could do about it. So for me, I think LaDonna is definitely the worst. Okay. LaDonna, dumb enough to serve a bid. Claire won't go to jail for anyone. She definitely won't go to jail for anyone.
The Marcus said Claire is actually worse. Did you not see LaDonna last week sit there and lie to her son, talk about, I just want to learn all about, you know, how you grew up and how you got to be the man you are today. And in this week's episode, she's like, take me to jail.
Okay.
Throw away the key.
Okay. We're gonna throw that joint away too. All right.
I don't
so,
care about getting to know you. Now, mind you, she picked a man and jail over getting to know her son.
Okay, I ain't never finna get none of that good no more. If it was even good, I ain't about to get none of that no more.
That's
so,
all right. She'll get her a jail. She'll get her a jail bay. She'll be all right. She'll get her a jail bay.
but she ain't gonna
Everybody
get
come
none of
before
that
her
TK.
son.
She ain't gonna get none of that nitro T.
Girl, they be making toys and everything else in them prisons. She'll be all right. Lock her up. Lock her up. But anyway, it was an audio cassette tape, specifically a recording Griffith made of the conspirators discussing the death of Rebecca's mother. So
Who is the other member of that group? You know, I ain't never counted all them people on that picture.
and I was trying to
We ain't go back and count them people on that picture.
okay. Definitely. We
But they probably would have said it anyway. She probably took the picture.
We gonna see. We're definitely gonna see
I'm
how
sorry, Tika said
how
she
Re-
trying to get through these things. Go
I
ahead.
really am, but it's okay. I'm trying. We'll see how it all plays out. How responsible, what role Rebecca's mother actually played in this whole organization, because it's crazy. Nana Mama's secret during their emotional confrontation. What reason does Nana Mama give John Sampson for lying to him and telling him his biological mother, LaDonna, was unalived?
Where she said, I was trying to protect you.
She was gonna hurt him over and over. She just hurt him once.
Okay. And what did I put? She said she'd rather break his heart once than have LaDonna, who she believed was a user, break it over and over again. So same thing what you said, EJ. Same thing what you said, Matthew, and same thing you said, Kay. She was garbage. Hurt you once instead of hurting you repeatedly. So that was it, y'all. That was the end of the episode. I appreciate y'all for entertaining me in this. Oh dang, I had one more. That's what happened when you be ready to go, y'all. I'm so tired, y'all. But anyway, real quick. A ruthless act after Lance Duran beats Griffith to unalivement. What gruesome act, and y'all should know this, what gruesome act does he perform on the body to try and frame the vigilante for the unalivement?
Jacked up them fingers. If you're gonna do it right. At least do it right. Don't be out here being a copycat and can't copy.
Right.
Because first of all, Lance, you know better than that, because Stu Mocker would never, okay? He know how to slice and dice people the correct way. You know better than that.
Oh my gosh. Messed up them fingers.
That's the
Can't
only
say
part
you
I
know
hate
better.
is that I have to look at him. I'll be like, dang, oh Stu.
Like you know how to correctly sever some body parts.
Yep. Mutilates the digits. He attempts to mimic Luce's signature by removing Griffith's fingers. Though Cross and not Kayla, but though Cross immediately notices the pattern doesn't match. Whew, y'all, we made it. And that was the end of, I should just hang up on y'all. Like this a whole phone call. Just hang up.
We gonna really know you a ninja then.
Okay. Bye.
Oh my God. But this has been fun. This has been entertaining. It has been great having this conversation about Cross season 2, episode 7. Any final thoughts and predictions for the next episode, if you happen to have any? And what do you have coming up on your channel? We could go ahead and go with Kay, EJ, and then I'll wrap it up for y'all. Thank y'all for coming through.
We gonna learn that they try to toss us a damn red herring with this whole mastermind thing. I hope that Alex, somebody, little birdie whispers in his ear to put him on to Kayla. And I actually really hope that he doesn't confront Kayla, but does his due diligence, is like, all right, and starts his own investigation. Like, don't let her know that you own to her. But by this final episode, more than Bobby Trey needs to know that Kayla ain't worth a damn. That's what I need to happen. I need somebody else to know that because she's again she's getting away with way too much, and there ain't no way, what I got on the channel this week, y'all. We finished up The Beauty on Tuesday, and I have a special interview to drop on the channel tomorrow. I talked with a cast member from Welcome to Derry, so I'm gonna release that video tomorrow. And I think I'm going to do a members only watch along of the Oscars because if things don't go the way I need them to, I may say some things that probably shouldn't be said for the public. Because I was gonna do like a, just a watch along, but I was just like, see, if it don't work out and I'm doing a live watch along reaction, the whole thing will get taken down, and I don't want to do all that. So, yeah, make sure you hit like and subscribe, everybody. Do all the things.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kay, for coming.
Thank you, Kay. And listen, our baby is you know what I'm saying? Our baby, he gonna be in that thing, okay? Don't worry about it. At least he better. We gonna be cussing people out together.
I triple that.
As far as predictions, I've kind of been giving them throughout the thing, but just to sum them all up, I do believe that that Rebecca's mom is really a member of this group, and that she helped them. She might not have, that she did get money as well. But I think that she had a change of heart and a change of mind, or something happened to make her change her mind. I'm not really sure what it is. And I think that that's going to break Rebecca's heart because she's going to find that out. And I think that's what the sister is holding. And either the sister's in on it or the sister just knows, because them sisters always be knowing stuff. Sometimes they don't be in on it, but they be holding them secrets and they be knowing. So I think it's one of the other when it comes to that. I think that's why she felt the need to wanted to get that tape. She didn't want that part to come out. I also think that Kayla is the mastermind. I don't think that Margaret was the mastermind. I just really would hope that the mastermind, as great as James Patterson has, as great as his books are, and as great as his other stories, like Along Came a Spider and Kiss the Girls and all that type of stuff, I just don't believe that this is what we're going to get from whoever writing this. I don't think they will let him down like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they will let him down by making it so obvious that we just went in here and caught a character by the name of Mastermind, because that ain't no masterminding to that. Okay. Right. So I don't believe that for 1 second. So I think, so that's my thoughts on that part. So we'll see how that plays out. I think Samson is gonna have to go through, I feel like Samson is just, he's about to have this moment, but I think he's gonna come back to Nana Mama and just, hug her and all that type of stuff and maybe apologize, even though, I don't really feel like he have to apologize, but I feel like just the man he is, he's going to anyway. And other than that, I think that's all. I think they're gonna wrap this thing up, but then we still got the other story going on. But they're gonna wrap this main story up. And I think that Rebecca's gonna end up taking her own self out after she realizes that it was all for nothing.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. And then as far as my channel is concerned, right now I'm not posting anything on the channel, just whatever live shows that we're doing. And that's it. But I'll see y'all in April now.
Hey, okay. All right, EJ, and Kay, I like both of those thoughts, those predictions. I never really have thoughts, or not thoughts, but I never have like predictions. I just wanted to just go on and play it on out. But I like what y'all are saying. I do feel like Rebecca is going to receive a revelation. And I hope it's Alex that reveals the truth to her. And I also hope that Alex finds out how much of a dirtbag Kayla really is. I hope he finds out the truth, and I hope he has to take her out on this last episode. I know I saw a little bit of a trailer that they're gonna be pulling over Alex in the middle of the street, like they're gonna be on his neck. So I want him to, I'm sure he's going to be able to get out of that situation in some shape, form, or fashion. Maybe he unalived somebody of importance, allegedly, and they're trying to pull him over for that. But it's a whole bunch of them that's trying to pull over Alex. So I'm just going keep my predictions and my thoughts to myself and wait and see what actually happens on episode 8 of Alex or of Cross. And this is the last episode. From my understanding, we're only receiving 8 episodes. So this will be the season finale of Cross. And, you know, I'm not ready for it to go. A lot of people were, you know, a lot of people kind of, it's apparent that a lot of people don't have a whole lot of interest in Cross, but then there are others that do have a lot of interest in Cross. So I feel like it could stand another season. I just hope that it doesn't take another year to give us another season. So to the cast of Cross, shout out to those people, especially Aldous Hodge, John Simpson, even the chick that plays Kayla, shout out to her because she works our nerves every time we see her on the screen. Elle can go to Elle, but shout out to her anyway, Samantha Wilkes, and Nana Mama, like for coming back and saving the day, because baby boy Damien was in there burning up biscuits, so we needed you. So shout out to the cast. Thank y'all for doing what y'all do on Cross. And coming up on my channel, I'm kind of along with EJ with the tomorrow we will be doing all 4 episodes of Bridgerton. I got some things to say to Violet. She don't work my nerves, so we'll be talking Bridgerton tomorrow. So y'all come through if you can and check out that conversation. And just if Kay allowed me to come to the Oscars with her, I'm gonna come to the Oscars. I'll be on my best behavior. or not. But yeah, I would definitely love to, if you can, be a part of that conversation too. But other than that, y'all just stay locked in. April is about to be lit. It's my birthday month, so it's going down in April. But stay locked into the channel. You're still going to get shorts. You're still going to get small recaps for Talk That Talk. If you haven't subscribed to Talk That Talk Media, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate those of you who have already subscribed to the channel. The channel is slowly but surely growing, but it's growing. And so we just want to thank y'all in advance for that. And that's about it, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And y'all have a great rest of y'all week. We'll see y'all when we see y'all. Keep your notifications on. Like, share, and subscribe to all channels involved. Okay? All right, y'all. We out. Peace.
Talk that, talk that, talk that, talk that, talk that.